High above the desert in Peru, something amazing waited for hundreds of years. People on the ground didn't know it was there, but in the 1930s, people started flying over this area. They looked down and there it was, the Nazca lines. Imagine their surprise. From the air, they saw huge pictures of animals, plants, and shapes. There were monkeys, hummingbirds, spiders, and more. Some lines were just straight, some were zigzags. It was a mystery. Who made these giant drawings and why? The Nazca lines are what we call geoglyphs. That's a big word for drawings on the ground. But these aren't small doodles. Some of the lines are over 300 meters long. That's longer than 3 football fields. We think people made these lines about 2,000 years ago. These people are called the Nazca people. They lived in this part of Peru long before the Incas. We don't know everything about the Nazca, but their lines tell us they were clever and creative. The Nazca lines might seem mysterious, but the way they were made is simpler than you might think. The desert ground in that area has a layer of dark rocks on top. When you move the rocks, you see the lighter ground underneath. The Nazca people carefully removed the dark rocks to make their lines. It was a big job, but they used simple tools. They probably used things like sticks and baskets to move the rocks. The dry desert air has helped to keep the lines safe for all these years. Section 4, Messages to the Heavens. So we know how the lines were made, but the biggest question remains, why? We don't have a clear answer. Some people believe the Nazca lines were for the gods. They think the Nazca people made the drawings so big for the gods to see them from above. Others believe the lines are a giant calendar. They think the Nazca people used them to track the sun and the stars. Maybe the lines help them know when to plant crops or hold ceremonies. There is another idea. Some people think the lines were paths for walking. Perhaps the Nazca people walked along these lines during religious ceremonies. We might never know for sure, but that's part of what makes the Nazca lines so fascinating. Section 5. Protecting the past. The Nazca lines are fragile. Even though they're old, things can damage them. Modern roads and buildings are a danger to the lines. Weather can also be a problem. Heavy rain can wash the lines away. It is important to protect the Nazca lines so that people can enjoy them for years to come. The area is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. That means people recognize it as a special place that needs to be protected. Hopefully with care and attention, these incredible drawings will continue to amaze us for centuries to come.